Hello and welcome to KingTech Coding Clinic. Basically, this video is just all about me introducing you to the school management system we have created, which we think will be beneficial to some schools that may need it because it helps to organize our information ranging from student enrollment, teachers and their information, especially when it comes to this Emis information. The system also has this payment session where depending on how the payment structure of the school is, the system takes care of that as well and other features. So let me just dive into it so that we all see how the system works. So let me just launch the system from here. I've just created a folder for it, for short SMS and then all that. So I need to log in before I can get into the system, so I just type in my username and then the password. I can log in now. Login successful. Good. So this is just the home page of the system. So we can get the name of the school here, the school that needs it. We can just customize it to suit their need, and then they'll be good to go with it. So with these tools, we can navigate to some of the pages or sessions in the system. So since we are on the home page, you click on this, you still remain here. This show tools button displays this, and then hide this one hides the tools around, so we can just click on this just to hide the tabs as well as the toolbars and all that, just to make it look simple, just like any other systems out there. So basically that is the function of these two. So we can just show them now, and then we can equally hide them again. Okay, so basically that is that. Now let's check on how we can let's look at the various sections of the system first. Let's look at the various sections. We have, like I said, the students information, that the student database. So let's check on that, and this is the link to that. And then the teachers database, and then where we can also add teachers information and all that, and then fees, payment details, and then information, as well as students Emis data information, and then confirmation of payment of fees and receipts, as well as issuing of admission receipts from here, and then checking of teachers Emis data too from here. So first of all, let's look at how we can just admit a student. I've already admitted some for the sake of this demonstration video. So let's see if we can add some just to see how the system works. So these are the few I have already added. So let's quickly check on something. Let's go back home and check on the students Emis data information so that we see what's happening over there whilst as we add the students. So we go to check student Emis data. So as we add them, this session automatically do the counting for us based on the class, then the sex, that is either male or female, and then the total. It automatically does all this for us here. We don't have anything to do here. So let's quickly go back home and then admit some student generation. So let's go back there and check the number of students we have so far. Sorry, let's check on student Emis data. So far we have, in total we have 4 students. So let's go back and see. So let's add students here. So you can see we have 4. So let's add students here. So this is the form. You just click on this add button, and then the form opens for you. So far the admission number is auto generated. You don't have to type in anything here. It's automatically generated, so you don't have anything to do here. What you do is type the name, choose the class, and then sex, date of birth, date of admission, admission fee if there is the need, guardian and parents name, address, and then contact. So that's that. So let's look at the name. So we can say, let's say, which name will I take? So Akosua. I don't even know how to pronounce the name as well. So we say Mercy. So we choose the class. Which of the class? Perfect. They say basic 3. So she's female, right? Date of birth. Let's say 1987. Good. Date of admission. So let's say 15th January 2003. I'm just assuming admission fee. Let's say 500 Ghana cedis. Then the guardian name or the parent's name. Let's see, Mensayao. Address. We can just type anything there. So if there's a need to type the address, you do that. Then the contact, you can just enter some random numbers. You can enter the phone number. So let's add the image of the student. Let's assume we've already taken a picture of the student. We just have to add it from here. So let's just go to the desktop. I have some images there. So let's assume this is our Akosua Japan. So we just open and then we have it here. So you just click on this. So saved successfully. So you close this. So we are done admitting Akosua. Akosua Mercy. So here we go with the information on Akosua Mercy. We've just entered into the system. So basically, that is that. So as we enter the information here, other things are being taking place at the back end, such as counting and all that. So let's quickly go home and check on something here. So let's go to student Emis data. We can see that the number has increased. The number of female from 1 to now 2. And then the male still remains the same because we haven't added. If we should add, it will automatically do the counting for us from this angle. So that is that. Let's quickly go back home and look at other sessions. Now let's go to the teachers sessions as well. Let's look at that, the teacher session. So we just have to go and then click and then check it. So these are some of the teachers I've already entered into the school's system database. So let's assume we want to add another teacher. So all we do is just to, so with this we have, so far we have 3 teachers. Just check on the teachers Emis data. Let's go back home and check on that teachers Emis data. We have it here. So far we have, let me just check something here. Good. We have 2 male and then 1 female, making it 3 teachers in all. And then as you've already seen, so let's quickly go home again. So let's add teachers details. So click on this, then we begin adding. So as for the teacher, the information, the teachers are very numerous, so we have to enter them just like that. So we start with the name. So let's see, which name will I take? Let me see the names we have so far here. Okay. Will I see Razak Muhammad? Good. It's a male. Date of birth, you can see 23rd April 1985. Staff ID, you can just type in some random numbers there. Registered number, so you can see 2017. Date of first appointment, you can say 12/2009. We are just assuming. Then the SNITS number, so you can just type some random numbers there. Designation, position is holding in the school, maybe it's a head teacher. We choose that. Then qualification and all that, let's check on that. So say academic qualification, say WASI. Professional qualification, say degree. Then rank, we say senior principal superintendent. Year of promotion, you can say 2005. So phone number, we can type in some random numbers there as well. Then email address, so we can say Razak at gmail.com. So bank information, so the bank name and then the branch, so we can say GCB. Then the branch is, let's say, Accra. Then the account number, we can just enter some random numbers there as well. Then the gross salary, you can just type in 5,000 and then add some random numbers. Net salary, so we can just equally do the same thing there and then just type some random numbers as well. Hometown, you can say Accra. Next of kin, we can say Yaya Shitu. Good. Relation, you can say brother. And contact, you can just type in some random numbers as well, just to speed up. So we need to add the image of the young chap, so we need this image, so you just add it there. Then we click on add and save. Successfully done. So let's just check. So Razak is already added to our database and all that. So let's assume you want to update something on Razak. Maybe he has been promoted, so you want to change whatever. So you can just go to this and then has been promoted. So you can just check on, before we can update any information about Razak, we have to search for him. So we just type his the ID number here, which is 4 on the 4th position. So we go to search. So all the information about Razak pops up here. So what we need to do is, has he been promoted? Oh yes. To which rank? Okay, rank of maybe Director General. Go. So just update. Click on updates. Data updated successfully. So you can just go back and check on the rank now. Rank. Good. Now updated to Director General. Done. So let's quickly go back and check on the, what do you call it, the teachers Emis data, and see the updates there. Whatever thing you want to change, just what you just saw me doing over there or did over there is the same thing you do. You just search for the name, and whatever changes you need to do, you quickly do that, and then you'll be good to go. So let's just check on the teachers Emis data and see whether what we've added, there should be some changes there. Go. So now we have 3 male and then 1 female, making it 4 now. Go. So basically, that is how we can add teachers to the system. So let's quickly go back home and see other sessions like admission and then payment. So let's check on admission first. So those that we have admitted, we need to issue some admission receipt with the information on them. So let's quickly do that. So we say issue admission receipt. So what we need to just to come here, let's assume all the students we have admitted, we haven't given them receipts, or maybe the third person, I don't even know the name of the third person. So to do that, just take the admission number, that is 3. So you just search and the name comes, admission number 3, the name is Kwame Peter, basic 9, and then sex male, date, and everything is here. So what you need to do right now, since everything is done, admission fee is 300 Ghana cedis. So what you need to do is just to go ahead and trigger this button, just to click this, and then you can then print the admission, the admission receipt. So basically that is that. With this you can just go ahead and then execute the printing from here. So basically that is how we issue admission receipt. Let's assume the first lesson, you can just type in or search with the ID number, admission number, then you search. First person is Abdul Majid Mumuni, KG2, and then admission fee is 300 cedis, and all that, all other information are also there. So after printing of the receipt, you can just trigger this, just to print the receipt. After doing all that, what you need to do is to quickly go ahead and then head teacher signs, assistant teacher do the signing, and then you issue the receipt. So basically that is that with the admission aspect of this. Now let's quickly go back and check on the fees payment issue. So let's go back home and check on that. So those that we have admitted, let's assume they haven't. Okay, let's check on something about students leaving and then coming back to the school and all that. Because of this issue, I learned whenever a student leaves the school, we don't need to delete the name, and that is a fact. We have to leave all the information about the student down in case the person comes back. Readmission becomes easy for us. So let's check on that. Now let's go to the student information, check and that. So good. Let's assume Kwame Peter is no more in the school. Kwame Peter, admission number 3, basic 9, male, and all that blah 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 information with him, is no more in the school. So then what do? We can't delete. We don't have to delete Kwame Peter's name. What we need to do is just to indicate something to show that Kwame Peter is no more in the school. But before we do that, let's quickly check on the number of students we have admitted. They are 5. And in the Emis information, you've noticed it, they are already 5 there. We can confirm that. Let's just do that. Student Emis data. In total, they are 5. Now, when we indicate something to show that Kwame Peter is no more in the school, what happens to the Emis data? Do we have to go and recount, find out the class Kwame Peter belongs to, and then delete his name and all that? No. Now check this out. Let's just check on Kwame Peter. Admission number is 3, so we go to add. Let's search for Kwame Peter here. You can just click his name here, and then it's selected. So we go to search. Now, since Kwame Peter is no more in the school, he's gone out of the school and or taking transfer. So just click on this class session and you choose not in school. After that, click on update, then update successfully. So with this, you can see that Kwame Peter's name has been highlighted. The row having Kwame Peter's details has been highlighted with red, which means not in school. So that is that. So let's quickly go back and check on our Emis data and see what happens there. Now, out of 5 students, 1 is no more. So let's check on Emis data. We now have 4 students. That is how the system works. Everything has been designed to make your task easy for you as a head teacher, proprietor, or any other administrator of whatever. So basically, that is that. Now let's quickly check on, let me bring you up to speed on the fees payment aspect of it. Now let's check on that. Fees payment. Good. So this is the fees payment section of the system 2. So your class, as you can see, Kwame Peter is not in the school, so his name is still here highlighted, which means he's still not in school. So take note of that. Now your class determines your fee you are supposed to pay. So that is how the system has been designed. So if a school needs it, what I need to take is their payment structure and do the necessary changes for them just to suit the payment structure of the school. So how does this work? How do we update payment and check on payment status and issue receipts? Let's check on that. Let's take Ansu Fati, one of the Barcelona players. Sorry, I typed Ansu Fati. Sorry, the guy is leaving fast. So let's go ahead and check on that. Sorry. So Ansu Fati, admission number is number 2. Ansu Fati is supposed to pay how much? An amount of 600 as his fee. So let's check on the payment status from here. You can see that it says Ansu Fati, admission number 2, is what? Unpaid. He hasn't paid. Let's check on this person. That is the first person on the list. The first person is Abdul Majid, KG2, male. His fees is 300 Ghana cedis. He has paid in installment 100 Ghana, 200, making it 300. So let's check on the amount we have received. 300. Balance is 0. Now you can see that the payment here has been highlighted with what? Green, indicating that he has paid his goddamn fees. So the payment is completed. Now let's update another person to make sure the payment is completed. We see what's going to happen. So to do that, just click on this. We are searching for Ansu Fati. So we type the admission number here. We can just click on Ansu Fati here. Then you go to search. So we have every information about Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati, basic 3, male, admission dates, fees, and all that. So installation, he hasn't paid anything down. Amount received is 0. So you can see the payment status here, unpaid. So let's just check on amount he has to pay, which is 600. Now let's assume Ansu Fati is coming to pay his fees. First installment, he has paid 200. Second installment, 200. Just type the numbers as they are. Don't add any sign to this. The system has not been designed to take anything like that, except these numbers. This is the way they are. Let's go ahead and add another, let's say 100 here. 100 here. Just click on update. The more you click on update, then we just type okay. Ansu Fati's payment detail has been updated. The amount he has brought, we have done that. So let's just check on Ansu Fati. His admission number 2. So let's just check. Payments completed. You can see we have received an amount of 600 from him. Balance here is 0, and then payment completion is completed. The status is completed. The rest are still unpaid. Now let's quickly see how we can also issue receipt after payment confirmation. Let's just go back home and then go to payment issue and then confirm payment and then receipt. So we click on this. So there we go with the official payment receipt. So basically what you need to do is just take Ansu Fati's number. So the first person, we already saw the payment status, right? Completed. So let's assume we want to print receipt for the person. You just click this button. So we have the receipt here. You can just go ahead and then execute the printing. So let's check on Ansu Fati number 2. Just type the admission number here. Then click on search. You have Ansu Fati, and then class 3, male. Everything is there. Payment status is what? Completed. You can just print receipt from here. You can just go ahead and execute the printing. So basically that is that. You can equally check on here and then you do the printing. So now let's check on anyone who hasn't paid. Let's check on the third person. Oh gosh. So you can see third person is Kwame Peter, who is not even in school. So because of that, the payment status is what? Unpaid and all that. So we already know he's not in school. So let's check on the fourth person. The fourth person is Vosa Joycelyn, who also hasn't paid. So if we should go there and update Vosa Joycelyn's payment status, and then the payment is completely done, you realize that here will change towards payment completed, just as this, something like this. So we can go ahead, execute the printing of receipt. So basically that is that. Let's quickly go back home and see other features. So now with the Emis information we have just seen, now everything is working in the background for you. So now let's assume with the teacher's information we've added and that of the student, maybe the Emis coordinator needs all this information urgently. Do we now have to go for the registers and begin counting those things and then subtracting those who are out of the school and all that? No, we don't have to do that. The system has already done all that for us. So let's just make sure We close this and then save everything. You close it. Then let's check on that, the Emis information. So let's close this. Now let's check on students, okay, teachers Emis data. So let's check on that. Yes. So this brings us to the information of the teachers we have added. So whatever we add in the system automatically is captured here for us. So we can come and then save this as PDF, forward it to our Emis coordinator or whoever is responsible of this data, and whatever they need it for, they can go ahead and then use it without any stress. So what we need to do is for the teachers, various years, to sign here to confirm their details, and that's all. They do the signing here, and then simple as that. So basically, that is how the system works. So we don't have to just stress ourselves writing certain things, counting certain things ourselves. We just have to rely on this system, and then everything will work perfectly for us. Now let's just check on students Emis data as well. So let's check on something with the teachers first. That is the counting, enrollment, and the number of teachers and all that. Let's just check at the bottom here. So we have it here like this. Counts the number of male 3, female 1, total 4. So that's that. So we can just quickly save this as PDF. Sorry, I've already saved it again. So let me just save as. Choose desktop. You just want to be on desktop, so choose desktop. So we just choose PDF from here. Click on save. Let's just check on that. It's launching. So this is the PDF format of the information. You can just print this. The more teachers we add, the more their informations are captured here. Then we can easily execute whatever we need. So that is that for the teachers. Let's quickly check on that of the students. So student Emis data. So we have all this here. Just like yes, system, and then so we have the enrollment figures here. KG1 we haven't enrolled anyone. Basic. So KG2 we have only one person. That is a boy. So we have one, and then all that. So from everything is captured here successfully without any stress. So we don't have to stress ourselves doing auto counting ourselves. This system does the magic. So thank you for watching. The training on how to create this system is ongoing. Interested members can contact the organizer and then get them enrolled. If anyone wants this system for his or her school, it is available for sale. Contact me and you get it as early as possible. Give me the information of your school and how you want your payment structure. If there is something you would like us to add to the system for you, draw our attention, and then we'll check on that. If it is possible, we work it out. If it is not, then we tell you how or what we can do to help. So thank you for watching, and then see you in the training on how to create this system. Bye.